G'day guys, Clint here from Lawn Hub, and we are back at my place not even a week after I have done my verticut scarification. I don't even know what it's called. Thank you so much for the 7 or 8 comments on the last video. I kind of got a bit excited. We don't see a lot of love there, but obviously you know, a combination of people that are genuinely trying to help me manage getting through my life without killing myself with a lawnmower, and those that enjoyed watching me chase my lawnmower around. Now, obviously I've just smashed the shit out of this lawn with the verticutter scarifier. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. So the lawn's probably in a bit of a period of stress. The heat's kind of coming out in Adelaide now. I think it's 25 today. It was 30 yesterday. We're starting to see a bit more weather. And if you've been following along on the channel, you'll know that we're trying to get my Tiff Tuff into a position of being able to donate some babies to Mr. Matthew Irving's front yard. Now, his front yard's a 75 square metre patch of nothingness. Well, it's actually kind of Kikuyu trying to survive the mega ton of glyphosate that he's put in his front yard. But we're going to core this in about 2 weeks and take those little lawn babies, Tiff Tuff babies, over to Matt's house, and we're going to get them to turn into a beautiful lush lawn. And sadly, and I can admit this now, his Tiff Tuff will always look better than mine, no matter what I do. He's just got that Midas touch. So we're going to get that over there in 2 weeks. We have been filming that, so make sure you've subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on that video. We'll show you how we've turned a Kikuyu lawn into a Tiff Tuff lawn. And while you're fingering around down there, hit that like button for this video, because it feeds my dopamine and it will make my children appreciate you. Now, today, because of the stress I've put this lawn under and because of the heat that's coming, it's now December, so we're in summer, I'm putting out roots and shoots and wet on the lawn, and I'm going to water it in. I'm over-watering my lawn at the moment just to get it humming for Mr. Matthew Irving, good friend of mine, like a brother. And so it's important that I invest the water into his life. Got a few sprinkler heads here because my rotary scissors, which I love so much, are kind of magnetic and they tend to draw themselves towards these heads, so I've smacked a few of them. I've got to replace this one. I might do it now actually while we're here. It had been replaced with a, that one there's not a 360, so it's not watering that segment there. These are really easy to replace. As you can see, I've just taken that off and screwed that one on. And we've got ourselves a new sprinkler head. So shout out to Rainbird for continuing to give me new sprinkler heads. I've got the Solo 414 here with me today. 1 litre of wet and 1 litre of roots and shoots. I also have our new 90ml cups. We give these cups away with our 1 litres. You'll probably get one with any order, so we don't send you one with every bottle. We found that it's a little bit more volume than the ones we were doing, and it's got this handy little duck beak pouring end. Duffy, help me out here. I'm going to do a tank mix. That's where we mix both products together in this tank. You'll notice I'm wearing protective clothing. It protects me from the sun's harmful rays, and it ensures that my wife has no competition. And so I have been getting a bit of attention from the opposite sex. She's now asked me to wear this all the time. Also, if I get any spray drift on me, it's going to get caught on the clothes. These products are pretty harmless. I would encourage you, if you are using any of the chemicals such as Spartan and bow and arrow, that you do cover yourself where necessary, and make sure that if you do get anything on your skin, you follow the instructions on the packaging and call the Poisons hotline if you ingest anything that we sell. So I've got the 414 in its natural state. So usually I have a special nozzle. Ooh. It's one we prepared earlier. This is the nozzle that comes with it. I'm going to use this today just to show you guys that you don't have to get fancy and fandangled and spend extra money on nozzles. I don't think I've applied it with this before. I'm not concerned about the even application or the droplet size, because I'm going to be watering both products in. Wet has to be watered in. If you put this on your lawn and don't water it in, your lawn will burn and then you'll cry yourself to sleep for 3 nights in a row. Roots and shoots can be left on the leaf or watered in, but because it's being tank mixed with wet, it will get watered in well by my professionally designed WaterPro irrigation system. If you're looking for an irrigation system, check out waterpro.com.au. Tell them I sent you, they'll look after you. So we're gonna get this ready. I've got to find a battery that's charged for this. It should be in the shed. I'm going to apply it, then we're going to turn the irrigation system on, and then we're going to go back to doing actual work. If anyone's got any questions or comments, stick them in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in and being part of this lawn journey. And remember, I've said this before, it doesn't matter what your neighbor's lawn looks like. It matters if your lawn is better than it was yesterday. This is a personal game. It's like golf, unless you get to the highest level. So just focus on that. If you've got some success stories of your lawn being turned around thanks to Lawn Hub products, make sure you send them through to us and we'll feature on our socials. Let's get into it. All right, so we know we have a 160 square meter lawn. And if you look at the back on the instructions of roots and shoots, it will recommend that you put between 60 and 100 mil per 100 square meters. So one pill, you got pills on your mind? 1 mil per square meter would mean that 160 mils for this lawn is the appropriate amount. I'm not going to put any more than that on because you can get into the habit of overdosing your lawn, and I don't want to be that guy. There are people in the market that sell fertilizer that might offer you programs that are a little bit excessive. I do acknowledge that I'm not using gloves at the moment, but I am wearing the other safety gear. It's because I'm very, very good. That was 90 mils. That's 180 mils. That's too much. That's Duffy's fault. Nah, so there's 160 mils in there, all right, guys? I don't need you guys writing letters in, complaining to the network. Wet, very viscous product. You can hear it. Now, this one here is 5 mils per square meter. So I think last time I used this, I ended up doing 750 mils. I have done a wet application, inside of 3 months. So I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to use this on the low dose. So I'm just going to put out, that's 90, 180. So I've gone with the low rate, 250 mil per 100 square meters. And that means that I've probably got about half a bottle left, more than half a bottle left for another application, which we'll probably do in a month. So now, oh, did you hear that? That was an old person's knee. You know I'm 40 soon, Duffy? Oh God, I'm walking like I'm 50. All right, so that battery's full. We're gonna add some water to this 414. So this is a 10 litre sprayer. It is not a good idea to put water in too fast because especially with the wet, it'll get really bubbly. So this is a time to be patient and just let it fill up slowly. Agitate the chemical or the product that's in there so that it mixes in. And then I'm going to fill up right up to 10 litres. I know that I can move around on this lawn fast enough that I can get 10 litres out across 160 square metres. You'll find on the back of the products that it actually says that you want 5 to 10 litres per 100. I'm at the edge of that. The best thing you can do if you're not sure is do an application on your lawn just with water and see how many square metres you can get for your 10 litres, and then make the adjustments that you then require from that. All right, 10 litres. So I started off by using the head that it comes with, and I'm really not happy with the spray that it was putting out. It was really quite fine, and I could see it blowing away. Now, it's not a windy day today. It's really quite still. You can look at, the trees in the background are only just moving. So I put this head on there that we sell on our website. I didn't do it to try and sell you the head on our website. I'm sure you can buy it anywhere. I just think it's a better way to do it.
Wow, that's crazy, you meshed it perfectly.
Not my first rodeo, mate. How much have we got left? A little bit. So, if you ever get to the bottom of these and you've got some left, you can always just tilt it off to the edge. I'm going to put the rest of this on the garden because I don't want to waste it. There's not much left. Alright, so I'm just going to spray some of the garden that I just put it on with the hose first. Being careful not to stand on my natural stone. The wet product will not react well with stone. These citrus love the roots and shoots. I've just, every other time I've had citrus, it doesn't flower and then doesn't fruit for like the first 5 years. It just does nothing. And these are 2 now, and they've got massive fruit on them. It makes sense though, like, if you don't feed a human, so I'm just getting the wet off of the leaf so it doesn't burn it. I don't know what happened to my application, but contrary to all the reviews on the internet, I'm not perfect. Have I ever told you these hose reels are amazing?
You have, every time I've been here.
Yeah, so good. Best thing I've ever stolen from Waterpro. These overalls are good. They got pockets, and they got holes for your other pockets. So if you're wearing pants under your overalls, you can just chill, or you can be functional and grab stuff. So this irrigation system that we have here is a full Rainbird irrigation system minus a few hunter bodies. Alright, so I'm going to open up the app on my phone, which is the Rainbird app. My name of my controller is Controller, classic Clint. Now, I'm going to do 5 minutes per station for the 3 stations on the lawn, because I want to get water into the lawn slowly and give every station, you know, if I put 15 minutes on one, it's going to be half an hour or 40 minutes before I get down to the other one. And I'm concerned that that could cause some problems. So that RVan in the middle should be throwing far enough. Yep. So that new 360 that we put there is throwing its full throw. The idea with irrigation is you want each sprinkler to hit the head of its opposing sprinkler, and the water's landing here, so that's fine. We'll let that run for 5 minutes, then this top station will turn on for 5 minutes, and the side station will turn on for 5 minutes. Now, just to give you a bit of an understanding of why I'm doing this, the lawn being sloped, it doesn't take the water as well as it should and as it could. It never has, and so regular applications of wet is designed to help that, but also we need to get some coring happening. We haven't cored this. It's really late in the season to be coring it. It's December 3 today, or December 2. It'll be December 3 when Duffy finishes editing this because he's a legend. And it's just really hard ground. So we find that bottom corner where the sprinklers are on now, it's quite shaded and it obviously takes all the water. So I'm just trying to find this happy place where I might over irrigate the top and then obviously only irrigate to 80% down the bottom, just so that we've got this even amount of watering. I'm also finding that the sprinkler system probably needs a service, and that's ironic because I own an irrigation shop, but I just haven't got to it. So we'll probably do a video soon. If you're not following WaterPro's YouTube channel and you are interested in irrigation and some business content, head over to WaterPro AU. You'll find a much more measured and professional version of me. Not much more, no, about the same. So that's it. Now we're just going to water it in. That's it for today. I hope that's helped at least one of you. And just remember, make sure your lawn is just a little bit better than it was yesterday. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be what makes you happy. If you want to check out any of our products, they're available at thelawnhub.com.au. We ship Australia wide. Thanks for tuning in. If you've got any questions or comments, don't hesitate to stick them in the comments section below, or send us a DM on Facebook. Max is still around. He's lurking around in the cupboard, just responding to messages. Hopefully we'll see a video with him before the end of the year, as his schedule opens up.
Yeah, I filmed one last week.
You will see one, because Duffy filmed it last week, so you'll probably see it before this one. And if, yeah, like I said, if you've got any questions or comments, hit us up. If not, that's fine too. Be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you in the next video. See ya.